What's happening, y'all? I'm gonna touch on two things real quick. Number one, women attract the most draining men. We're gonna expose that. Number two, men hid themselves with a mask. That's why the woman didn't know that he was bad or whatever. Both bullshit. Maybe 2% true, but 98% bullshit. Because all men like women. Good, bad, tall, short, black, white, whatever. All men like women. Well, when I say all, of course not all. You got some men who like men, but whatever. What I'm trying to say is all types of men like women. Good, bad, right? So, according to this post, it's saying that only if you're a woman with a good heart, only draining men are attracted to you. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. And I seen a post that a man posted about a week ago. I guess it's like a popular guy or some shit, you know. You know how you got the big pages. And it said something about women don't know who y'all men are until y'all hide who you are. That's how you deceive them. You should be ashamed of yourself. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to tell you like this. Women know exactly who the good men are and who the bad men are for them. You know what I mean? They know. They're not dumb. Women know. Now, maybe if they like 15 or some shit like that, I'll give you even if they under 21. I'll be even more fair if they're under 25 because they still learning a lot. If they under 25, maybe, right? But after that, bullshit. They know exactly who's good for them and exactly who's not. They can feel energy. They're very good at feeling energy and all this other shit. And as far as the draining part, all type of men like women. The problem is this, and this is the real problem, and I'm gonna get. This is why you cannot give a fuck if somebody likes you or not, because you're gonna get caught up just like females get caught up. And if you're a woman watching, you're gonna get caught up like a lot of females get caught up. So this is for men and women, right? The problem is attraction. It's not the fact that if she's a good woman, she only attracts broken men or draining men. That's not the fucking problem, because she attracts good men, right? And it's not the fact that she doesn't know if a guy's wearing a mask or not. That's some bullshit, because women know exactly who the good men are. They say it all the time. I want to, if he doesn't have a record and he doesn't do this and do that, I don't want him because his sex ain't good. They know exactly who they are. See, this is the problem and the deception that a lot of y'all men fall under. Y'all actually believe, this is why a lot of y'all men feel you got to prove yourself to these women. Because you think that, well, if I prove myself that I'm a good man, then she gonna like me, dog. That's why I gotta prove myself to make her see that I'm just different than the rest, dog. I'm better. Man, she knows who's the good men and who's not the good men for her. When I say good men and bad men, I'm not saying that these people are bad and these people are good. I'm talking about intentions for the woman. Or when I say good woman and bad woman, I ain't saying these women are bad people and these women are just better people. No, the intentions for the man. Y'all gotta understand this shit. It's not about, there's really no such thing as good or bad woman or man, because we all have a good and bad side. We all can tap into them sides. We all can be good if we want to. We all can be bad if we want to. So it doesn't matter about good or bad. Get that shit off y'all radar. It's all about attraction, and it's all about choice. Whether people are choosing to be good or bad or not. And that's always going to boil off of attraction. If a person like you a lot, they're going to be good. If they don't really like you like that, they're going to play games with you, whatever, because they don't really like you like that. That's what it is, people. The same woman that could be good to me can be the same woman that be bad to the next man. The same woman that could be bad to the next man can be royalty to me and good to me. Why? Because it's all about attraction and her choice. That's why. Y'all got to get this shit out of y'all head that you put people under a trance because they like you so much more than the next. And your pussy's the best. And my dick is the best, dog. I'm just this and that. Bullshit. Bullshit. Even when it comes to sex. Even when it comes to sex. Your sex is probably better than the next man's sex because she likes you better. Flat the fuck out. Flat the fuck out. That's why I always say that what's the point of sleeping around? Because the sex is better when you like the girl. Versus, she just some girl, I'm just going to fuck. That shit is cool, but it ain't cool because what's the point? I don't get shit out of that really. But if I like a girl, then it's on the popping. But you know, most men, they don't care. They'll fuck anybody. And I don't get it because if you don't like the girl, what enjoyment do you really get out of that? I don't see it. It's not the same as if you really like the girl, right? So that's what it boiled down to when it comes to attraction and sex and all that shit, man. You know, I mean, y'all got to understand that you cannot compete with people who don't think that they don't want you. You can't do it. You cannot do it. And it doesn't mean that you're not as good or this or that. That's not the case. Like, some people might like somebody else better than you, and you could be way better than that woman or man. Really, like, realistically on paper, you like, damn, this person way better. It's not even close. But that don't mean that person's going to like them better than you. Or like you better than them. It don't mean that. It just doesn't mean that. You know, just because a woman might look better than this woman don't mean I like that woman better. I might like this woman better because she still looks good and she's a better person, in my opinion. Or she's more of my taste, in my opinion. So therefore she's better. But stop letting these people fool y'all, man. Like, women are already fooled. They actually believe that it's men that are wearing these masks. That's what happened. That's why I picked the wrong guy. Or I only attract draining men. As if a woman can't shoot her choosing shot at the solid guy. You ain't got to try to pursue him. If you feel that it's a man's job to pursue, all you got to do is shoot your shot. All you got to do is basically speak, especially if you look good. Because most good-looking women ain't speaking to men like that. Or being friendly to men like that because they scared that the man's going to think that they want them. So therefore, a man in his mind like, oh, wait a minute. I'll give you this. A good-looking woman coming in your inbox. That's rare as fuck. Like, that shit don't happen because she got everybody coming in her inbox. So all y'all women who say, I can't find the good one, you know who the good ones are. Go in his inbox then. You know who he is. You know who the good men are. Go in their inbox since you want one so much. It's bullshit. The real reason is you don't want the good man. You want the toxic man to be good. That's what it is. The man that you like that don't like you, and that's why he's toxic. It's not necessarily he's personally toxic, like you're just a bad person and I'm better than you. I'm a good man and you're bad. No, he's toxic because he don't like you. He don't want you. That's what makes him toxic. That's what makes women toxic. Because remember what I said earlier, if they really liked you, they'd behave. They'd be on their best behavior. They would choose to do right by you. It's a choice to be a good woman or man. It's not some fucking spell that people are under. No, man. It's a choice. And if people choose not to be good, they're going to be toxic by default. If I choose not to be good to you, by default, I'm toxic for you. No way around it. It don't matter how good of a man I pray and clap the Bible. It don't matter. If I choose to be toxic to somebody, whether it's friendship, relationship, whatever, then business, whatever. If I choose to be toxic or not good to you, that makes me toxic for you. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. The problem is they don't want to look inside themselves. And this goes for men too. And this definitely applied to me. I say in the past 5 years, I've been really thinking about this shit, what I'm about to say. What it really boils down to is them trying to make men they like or men that are toxic for them good. Because the good ones are right there, but a lot of times, but I can't have that one. So now I'm more interested why I can't have him. Even though they don't want the motherfucker sometimes, it's the fact that they can't have him. They feel rejected and shit. So they feel like, oh, that person is better, or what she got over there is better. And meanwhile, they got a better man right here, or a better woman right here. But it seemed like that guy got a better one because I can't have the one he got or some shit, or the one she got. Bottom line, women attract good men and bad men. It's their choice. on who they pick. Bottom line, women are not dumb. It's their choice to ignore the red flags or not. But it all goes back to attraction, people. The more you like somebody, the more you're going to ignore the red flags. If you don't like them that much and them same red flags are there, you're done. You're not even going to fuck with them. You're going to cut them off because you don't really like them like that. Remember what I said the other day about, man, if a woman really like you, you can't really fuck her. Or a man really like you, can't really, like how the narcissist tried to make you think it was you while they ran off and shit. Bullshit. Because if somebody really like you like that, it's going to take a lot for them to leave you the fuck alone. You going to have to do some shit for real. And they still might not leave you alone. You see it every day with toxic people still in relationships with each other. You know what I'm saying? All over the globe. Let's not act like it ain't there. It's all over the globe. You're like, man, that dude do that girl dirty. She's still there. Or that girl do that man dirty and he's still there. Bottom line is women don't want to admit that it's something in them that's liking the toxic guy. That's all it is. They need to get that fixed. And that's what I want to go back to when I said I'm just now realizing this. Like, I need to make sure that I'm not liking women for the wrong reasons. This is something that I started to discover like 5 years ago. Like, maybe I'm liking women for the wrong reasons. You know, it's hard to accept because you're used to a certain type of attraction and all this other shit. You got a certain type of preference, right? And nobody wants to leave from their preference. And you don't have to leave from your preference, but you got to make sure your preference has good traits in it. That's the key. Nobody's saying if you like blonde hair, blue-eyed guys, nobody's saying that you got to leave that. You just got to find the ones that are that have the good traits. And if they don't, you got to discard them. And that's where that self-love comes in, to where you can stand alone and not worry about being alone. You know, that's another thing that people can't do. But I'm about to get up out of here because I don't want to fall behind. Let me drink some of this fruit shit. Blender shit, y'all. Example, a woman's ass and all this other shit, that shit don't really matter when you looking at a woman, because she can have the ass and all that shit, but she's still fucking with other men. So what good was it for me? Yeah, she fine as hell. But I fucked and all that, but she's still fucking other men. What good is that for me? Not a fucking thing. All that fine and all that didn't mean shit, did it? So I need to look for a woman that, oh, she's fine, but she thinks this way and she moves that way. See, this is what women don't want to do, because a lot of women, truth be told, the reason why they can't do it and don't want to do it is because they're toxic. That's why they're addicted to toxic. They're addicted to that toxic demon energy that some men possess. Meaning the men are not, they don't care about you. That energy, that spirit of not, I don't really care about you. That's a spirit. I don't really fuck with this person. Right? They're addicted to shit like that, man. Versus the one that ain't gonna do them no dirt at all. They're not attracted to that. So that's what it really boiled down to, but they need to point the finger at something else. Instead of pointing the finger at themselves and saying, it's me, it's what I like in men that's the problem. They don't want to do that, so therefore they're going to keep picking the wrong men. And you men don't want to do that shit either, so you're going to keep picking the wrong women. If all you care about is you're attracted to is how good she look, and you keep getting burned by females, that's your fault, bro. You can blame women all you want. These women ain't shit, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, it's who you choose. Okay, a lot of women ain't shit. A lot of men ain't shit. A lot of women and men are toxic. And all this and all that. But at the end of the day, none of them people who are bad for me or you, they can't do shit to me if I don't choose them. A lot of y'all men on child support and shit, that couldn't have happened if you didn't fuck the woman. Should be only fucking women that are good for you. The women that really like you. But nah, it's just a nut. I just want to fuck. Not realizing, okay, you just want to fuck, but this woman really likes 10 different guys. So what do you think gonna happen if you have a kid by the girl? Or even worse, get rape charges or something? or robbed or shot or something or killed because of dealing with this woman. Because, yeah, she might have liked you a little bit or some shit, but she ain't just like you. There's a difference between liking you and just liking you when it comes to women and men. I just like you versus, oh, I like you, but I like other women too. That's a big difference. You're going to get treated a whole different type of way, for real, for real. You might get treated good because I like you, but I like 10 other women. You're not going to get the same as if I only liked you. There's a big difference. And that's what y'all men are not getting when it comes to these women, man. You know, it don't matter. I just want a nut. Okay, well, you're going to get results of, you're going to, if that's all you want from the woman, then that's the result you're going to get. You're going to get bad results because you're just saying, you know what, as long as that woman likes me enough to just let me fuck, that's good enough for me. Nah. Think about it. Think about this shit. What if it was flipped? As long as men like me good enough just to fuck, that's good for me. Think about it. Think about if women said that. You know how bad men are going, men would do these women? Think about it. Women said, as long as he just like, I know he only likes me just to fuck, but it's cool. Dog, that dude gonna do that woman dirty. Now on the flip side, the same shit if you're a man. It's no different. I don't know why you men think, oh, I'm a man, it's different. No, it's not different. If she only like you just enough to let you fuck and that's it, that's a problem. Or it could be a problem. It might not turn into be a problem. It could be just a smash and dash. It could. But at the same time, it could be, you know, robbery, murder, rape. I mean, you don't know because that woman don't really respect you like that. And she don't see you as the only one. She see you as just another guy, basically, that she could fuck or will let fuck. Same thing. Y'all not hearing me, dog. It's all about that attraction, man. Men say that shit too. I only attract draining women. Then go after women you like. Stop being a coward. You have a choice. Oh, I didn't know that she was this. She pulled off the mask. You knew. You just looked at the looks of the sex and said, I don't give a fuck. I know she's toxic, but I don't care. Even though that girl reading that book to go to Harvard down the street, I could have got her, but I don't want her. She ain't fucking right now. She a virgin. She won't let me smash. Talking to you younger ones, especially on this one. She won't let me smash, so I'm good. Even you older man, well, this one won't let me smash it, but this one will, so I'm going over here. Whatever, bro. Do you.